transition. Because I got to save this file. Last night in Oklahoma, I was so happy. So damn happy to get this photo. The hell is that? Mr. No Call ID trying to get a hold of me. There we go. There's this guy that I was going to show up and have a boxing match with in Oklahoma 2 months ago.
Oh.
And I did.
He's from Texas.
He's from Texas. His name is Jason Klein.
Okay.
He got beat last night, and I was so ecstatic. Basically, I did something that no one in the history of fighting, I think, has ever done. I said I was going to be there, and I just didn't show up. And that was the reaction I was trying to elicit. Because all these guys, they spend all, I'm going to do this and all this. If it wouldn't have been in Oklahoma, I probably would have showed up to the weigh-in and then just left. Because they're always like, weigh in and then come back.
Well,
What if I weighed in and never came back?
We were talking about him on the show. We were talking about him, and I did my big mouth witty broad thing, Prince's gangsta thing, and I tried to add him on Facebook.
oh.
And then he sent her a nasty message. Basically what happened is I was supposed to fight the guy. And then when I didn't...
Now, was this like a scheduled fight?
This was supposed to be a scheduled
or was
fight.
this more just like you guys had
No,
issues?
what happened was I had entered this. They were going to do like a tough man style kickboxing tournament in Oklahoma, and it was minute rounds with headgear,
Yes.
all the stuff. I'm like, I can do this.
Okay.
I can win this whole thing.
Right.
And so I went to. I was going to enter this thing. Was all excited. Was ready to go, and then they switched on me, and they said, well, we're not going to have this tournament. We're going to have you fight a single fight. And I said, okay, that's fine. Well, then they never told me who I was fighting. They were like, oh, we're working on it. Well, then one night on YouTube, I start getting all these nasty comments from some guy named Jason Klein. And I'm like, who is this guy? And he's talking about how he's going to teach me respect. And he's going to do all these things.
And how we're
And he goes in and he goes, you're not a fighter. And I'm like, I know I'm not. and he goes in and all this stuff. See, there's a difference. There's Caveman Rickles and there's me. Caveman Rickles is the fighter. I am not.
Right.
So
And he told Jiggy to stay small.
I was gonna stay small.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I definitely...
When you deadlift,
Has he seen you in your mankini?
well, that's it.
There is no staying.
Please, please, Ryan.
There's no staying small. So I never can get I finally get the promoters. I'm like, hey, what about, am I fighting this guy? And they go, oh, we haven't found anybody yet. Well, clearly they had. Clearly he knew.
Of course.
2 weeks before, they're like, oh, we like to surprise people. And I'm like, I like to surprise people because I ain't going to be there either. So I start talking all this crap on him about how he's going to waste a lot of time.
Oh boy.
He's gonna. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna be so fast in the ring. I'm gonna be unhittable. Well, of course, because we're gonna be there. And all these things. And then finally, the day of the show, I just didn't show up. And then they're like, "Well, I can't." And what's funny is you get around like I've got around rappers, pro wrestlers, people like that. They think it's funny.
Right.
I get around these fighter guys. They're all like, "I can't believe you did that."
Yeah.
You disrespect the sport.
You don't back down from a fight. hey, you know what? You know, we're all from different places, okay? If you did it in a slick way, you gotta laugh about it, okay?
my
That's
God.
just how it has to be.
I was putting
Now-
up, the guy has like a Mr. Mustache kind of thing. It looks like Super Mario or somebody. So I was always putting up these photos. I typed in goofy mustache on a Google image search, found all these things, found a picture of Henry Cavill with a mustache from the Mission Impossible movie, all these things. And I would put up a picture every day. And then I would put some type of line in there about, I'm going to be unhittable in the match, or you're going to waste a lot of time, and all these things.
You were warning him
I
ahead
was
of time.
telling him ahead of time. I wasn't
you know,
coming.
And you know, that's the mess of it. He probably had so much testosterone. Like, there's no way he's going to be faster than me. There's no way. I'm gonna
And
hit
he
him.
would
I'm
put
gonna
up
hit
these.
him.
He
How
put
many
these.
times did he get hit in the head to not be able to understand that?
Yeah.
Well, he would put up these photos of him standing behind a hill that he just ran down. And he's like, the hill is mocking me, and I'm gonna mock it back. I'm like, what in the world
He's
is
not Batman.
I don't think
And
this
he's-
guy's issue is fighting. Okay, I want to say.
So
I think it's people skills.
So we got ready to put this. So
It could
my
be,
buddy.
It could be like, it may,
What
you
about
know, I
Texas?
think he might have the wrong kind of things in his little roll-up joint. You know what I mean? I think that may be the issue, because sometimes when you do that and then you go take that little run, you get a little weird afterwards. You get a little weird.
Yes, get a little weird.
You just think,
That's the lack of minerals and vitamins.
I just think that if you're putting in so
awesome.
much effort to fight Jiggy Jag.
See, this is wasted effort and time. What are you
I
doing?
think the problem is that now at that point, Jiggy's just gonna feed off your effort. He's gonna make you put in 100%.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna bring out the best in you. Okay. Now this guy sounds like a loser. Okay. I'm just gonna
well,
be
he
real.
did last night. He got beat. There was a guy that me and a couple people decided, hey, we're gonna put him together with this guy. And they were going to put a title belt on the line and do all these things. And so they did. And this
Now,
guy...
is this a title belt that they bought from Walmart, or this is a real title
See,
belt?
this is the thing. He was always making fun of me because I bought a belt. He's like, well, you have a store-bought belt. And I'm like, well, first of all, every promoter has to buy it from a store. So isn't every belt in the world a store-bought belt?
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you got to sit there and take it to someone to have it engraved with the winner.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Well,
Unless
he
you do
lost.
the Wild and Out thing and you just don't have anyone engraved.
He
in it,
lost,
you
and
just
it's
give
kind
it
of
to
like
someone.
Thanos
want
snapped
a
his
belt.
fingers and the guy disappeared. So we don't have to deal with the guy anymore. So thank God.
Good, man.
But